What if I told you that everybody deserved a chance to be happy? Would you believe me? Well, in the story of the holiday, this shows various examples of why everyone deserves to be happy. In the holiday, there's a character named Iris. Iris is a very well-known journalist in London who recently just went through a breakup. This breakup was very heartaching. Well, the man that she broke up with is her coworker, and the man she broke up with, they broke up because he cheated on her with a coworker, another coworker. Well, she thought she was getting over it. She was very depressed. Well, at a company Christmas party, he gets up and he proposes to the woman he cheated on her with. Iris is very heartbroken. So she made a choice. She went home and said, I'm either going to be depressed about this, or I can get away and pick myself, choose happiness. So Iris did. Iris chose happiness. She went online, she found a house swapping forum, and she got in contact with a woman in LA. She said, I want to see something bright and beautiful and adventurous. So Iris booked a plane ticket. She flew to LA, and she swapped houses with this woman. Iris was not looking for love, but she chose herself. She chose to be happy because she knows that she deserved a chance. Well, without meaning to, she found Miles. Miles was Amanda's. Well, Miles was Amanda's ex-boyfriend's friend, and Iris wasn't looking for anything. Miles had recently just got out of a relationship as well. Falls in love, and she chooses herself. But this isn't the only time that she will choose herself throughout this story. Iris chose happiness. Now, the woman she swapped houses with, Amanda recently just had gotten out of a breakup as well. Well, she's a very well-known producer, film producer and trailer producer in Los Angeles. She hasn't cried since she was 15 with her parents' divorce. She is more of a strong and independent woman. So when she broke up with Ethan, she wasn't as heartbroken or as sad as she thought she was. She left him because he was cheating on her as well. So Amanda wanted to get away. She wanted to know why it was that she wasn't as depressed as she should be over this many years of breakup, many years of being together, this breakup. So Amanda finds Iris, her small cottage in London, and swaps houses with her. Amanda flies out and stays in the cottage. Amanda's not looking for anything. She just recently got out of a long-year relationship breakup. So she's not looking for anything. Well, Graham, Iris's brother, comes over, not knowing that Iris is in Los Angeles. Graham and Amanda hit it off, and they fall in love. Well, when it comes time, Amanda chooses herself once again. Amanda knows that she has to go back to Los Angeles. And, well, she cries. She cries because she knows she needs to leave Graham. Amanda found love. Amanda was happy. She chose happiness. Well, Graham is just another example of a discarded lover. Although his cards were a little bit different in this relationship, Graham lost his wife. She passed away and left him alone with his 2 daughters. Although he could be depressed and sad and alone, he chose Amanda. He chose happiness because he knew that he was worth it. He chose happiness. Just because you're discarded and sad doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. And these characters knew it. They chose themselves. They chose to be happy because they knew they deserved happiness. All discarded lovers have a chance, should be given a second chance with somebody else. And they did. Even Miles. Miles, the man that Iris fell for when she wasn't looking for it. Miles was with Maggie at the time that he had met Iris. Well, Miles was with Maggie, and Maggie, although she was with Miles, she was cheating on him. Iris was already falling for Miles, and Miles was taken, so she didn't make a move. Not until the very last moment that she found out that Miles was heartbroken as well, because he ended up ending things with Maggie, because Maggie had been cheating on him. Well, Miles was kind of feeling her too. So at the end, they chose each other. Miles knew he deserved love. Heartbroken and all, he found it in Iris, as Iris found it in him. They chose happiness, because everybody deserves to be happy. All of these characters chose to be happy. Iris chose it more than once. Jasper, that guy that cheated on her, well, he showed up. He showed up to the rented place she was renting in LA, and he expressed the love he had for her. And she, once again, chose herself. She chose happiness. So yes, I do believe everybody deserves a chance to be happy, even if they are discarded and hurt.